2 years ago when they were a couple.
We wanted to both travel. I asked her the question, if you could go any one place in the world, where would that be?
And the Amazon was #1 for both of us.
Dave and Crystal aren't dating anymore, but they are still very close.
There was no one I would have rather gone with than him. The fact that we weren't together anymore really didn't matter at all.
They have traveled almost 200 miles south of the city of Manaus to one of the Amazon's most remote backwaters. They intend on hiking and exploring the region for 2 months. While they're there, they'll stay at a small lodge in the forest. The lodge is surrounded by clearly marked forest trails. After 2 days of short hikes, Dave and Crystal decide they are ready to take on the longest trail. It's known as the White Trail, and it travels for 3 miles deep into virgin rainforest. Dave and Crystal set off in the morning. They've estimated the hike will take about 3 hours.
We expected to be back in time for a lunch.
They're extreme nature lovers, so the sights and sounds of the rainforest are a huge thrill.
As soon as we went in, we started to see more than we had ever seen before, such as bats and different kind of bugs than we had ever seen, and it was a fantastic morning. I was really excited.
Dave, look.
Toucan. We had tunnel vision. We just were focused on one thing, and that was exploring and seeing the rainforest. We were oblivious to any dangers that were involved.
They are so absorbed by the wildlife, they don't notice that they've stepped off the marked trail. They are now following paths made by rainforest animals.
Our awareness was elsewhere. It was on the trees, on the animals, on the sounds.
As we got further along, the jungle seemed to creep in on each side. We now had to walk in a single file line.
We weren't really leaving the navigation to anyone.
Then, the path completely disappears, and they realize they're no longer on the trail. Crystal's worried, but then she remembers that Dave has brought along a compass and a map.
Let's see the map.
I think I forgot the map at the lodge.
I had left the map sitting on the dresser in our cabin.
Dave.
Look, I can remember it. I can.
Dave's memory of the map is accurate, but there's a problem. The lodge was at the bottom, so he thinks it must lie to their south. But the map isn't laid out the way he assumed. The lodge is actually to their north.
We head south. That should take us back.
You're sure?
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
It's a decision that could cost Dave and Crystal their lives. They are now heading in the wrong direction. Ahead of them, there is nothing but thousands of miles of rainforest, inhabited by lethal creatures and deadly predators.
This way.
2 hours later, there is no sign of the lodge. Crystal is now very worried.
We had been walking far longer than we should have been. We should have been back by then.
Dave knows that time is running out. It will soon be nightfall.
I'm not going to stay out in the forest. I can't let this happen. We have to find our way back before it gets dark.
But in the Amazon, night falls very quickly. As it gets darker, Dave and Crystal realize that any chance of finding the lodge today has gone.
That's really the first time we started to have some panic.
We'd been walking in the right direction for this long. We would have
I know.
I felt responsible for getting us lost.
Crystal, you know what I'm thinking?
We're gonna have to spend the night here.
Yeah. Here's Amarillo.
They find the only shelter they can. But they both know they face a terrifying night in the open.
Chris, I am so sorry about this.
It's okay. You buy me a beer when we get back, and we'll call it even. Okay?
Okay.
The rainforest is full of deadly animals.
A lot of the poisonous snakes, they wander through the forest at night. The jaguar comes out at night.
Dave and Crystal are defenseless and miles from help.